I've met 4 people. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 people, and I had conversation with them concerning relationship. I talked about why do they struggle, find themselves into this horrible mess of a relationship. Why do they stick around for so long? Is it that they don't know, they didn't see any trace from the beginning that this is not worth it? What exactly happened? They saw all these things from the beginning. None of these things came like a shock. But you know, they were thinking that they would change. Somewhere along the line, they are going to change and be better. And I asked them, do you think you really wanted them to change, or you feel you are desperate? Maybe you are scared, you just wanted a relationship, just to be with someone. Some of them admitted that, yeah, that they felt that their age is no longer by their side. I wanted to know the opinion of the guys that they had wished to change over the years that didn't happen. And I told the guys that these women said that they knew and they saw these things from the beginning, but they felt you would change. And how come you didn't change up to now? And the guy dropped a bomb and said, I have been myself. I didn't hide one bit of who I am. She saw me and liked me and married me. That while she was thinking that I was going to change to fit into her idea, I was there thinking that I have found someone who loved me just the way that I am. And this blew me away. My name is Ify and this is my channel. On this channel, we talk about things that we're not taught in school. If you're just passing by for the first time, why don't you go ahead and click on the subscription button and welcome to the family. Trust me, we have fun here. On today's topic, we are going to talk about relationship truths. I have been dying, wishing to tell you, because I mean, there are simple mistakes that we should avoid from the onstart. This particular one is actually for the ladies, because they are the one who always fall prey into this. I've been dying to tell ladies that each time they get into a relationship, they should have the mindset that if they treat me well, I will stay. If they don't treat me well, I won't stay. Because you are the one who is going to be in a relationship with collective loads of people. Let me explain. I'm an African woman, and as an African woman, we got married. We leave our home to be with a man. And we don't just marry this man, we marry the whole families. The man is still with his family, so he has no business to deal with your own family on a daily basis. Well, you do. So what it means is that you should learn that if you're not treated well, because you're the one who has a lot of sacrificing to do when you have to move in and being and relocating. So if you are not treated well, you have the audacity to leave. And where you are treated well is where you will stay. Relationship shouldn't be a die thing. So get into a relationship, have the mindset that you have to be around people who would love you for who you are, treat you nicely, and if they don't, you can nicely disengage. The second one is pay attention to the red flags. Like these women I talked with that said they had seen all of those initial red flags, but they thought they would change. And the guy shockingly said that I thought I was accepted for the person that I am. So when you see red flags from the beginning, pay attention to that. Red flags are God telling you, whispering to you, showing you that it's worth it or it doesn't worth it. So every time you compromise with red flags, understand that you are compromising with your happiness, and this is a big deal. To save yourself a long time or long years or decades of pain, unhappiness, pay attention to the red flags. And when you see those things, nicely disengage. It's that simple. It's that simple. I've been dying to tell this truth, that love has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with perfection. We run into the social media apps and see how perfect you have to look to be accepted. We see people looking perfect like an artwork. They go extra mile to do things just so they will be accepted, they will be validated in a society that drags them to be in a pattern or in a certain way. And I've been screaming in my head, how do I tell this beautiful woman that love finds you and love you in your imperfection? You don't need extra to be loved. You simply have to be who you are. Your authenticity is all you need. And that is the 1% part you have not been paying attention to. And this 1% part you've not been paying attention to is the 1% that is eating up everything. So, love shines brighter in imperfection. Yeah, just the same way stars are bright in darkness. Yeah, if people love you for who you are, you know that you are loved. You are not a piece of art. Yeah, you are a human being with emotions, meaning that because of your emotions, you can fail, you can fall, you can make mistakes, you can do a lot of things. So is the person in relationship with you. None of you are perfect. So what it means is that both of you should come together to love yourselves with your imperfection. And that's why you have to find people who belong in your tribe. You don't just have to be with any kind of person. You have to be with your kind of person. And this is very important. And anytime you make this mistake of not choosing mutuality, love, and chasing perfection, you're not just going to fail. You're going to break into pieces. I promise you that. So you come back, embrace the truth that love finds you in your imperfection. Another truth I've been dying to tell you is every kind of human being has their own kind. What I'm saying is that however you are, don't try to change who you are, because there's someone made for you to love you just the way you are. If you're an extrovert who talks so much, whoever you are, there is someone for you. All you need to do is to be in your energy, because you're going to align to find the person that fits into your kind of tribe. Don't just try to change yourself to fit into that person. There is a kind for you. What I'm saying is that we have over 7 billion people on earth. I mean, you will find your type. When you find your type, you don't need anyone to tell you found the person. You simply stop searching, you stop looking, because there's this part of you that know that I have found what I've been looking for. And that settles everything. Seek for that kind of love, because that is the kind of love that's going to give you quality kind of life. You feel life. You feel that you are existing. You feel the essence of humanity. You feel the spark of who you are. When you keep cutting yourself short to fit into other person's idea of perfection of love, you are stealing so much from yourself, if only you know that you have a perfect match for yourself. Lean on this understanding, relax, and everything is going to find itself, sort itself. Everything's going to be fine. Trust me. I've been dying to tell you that nobody is willing to change for you. The idea of waiting for them to wake up one day, change, see you, no. So people simply change because they want to change, or because life has done them dirty and they sit down to get within themselves to choose that change is all they need to do. So move forward for their life, not necessarily because of you. Yeah, I know that love is powerful enough to change people, but it's not the kind of love that you try to force or control or manipulate. No. It's the kind of love that falls naturally and not lean on anything. And this kind of love, when it happens, people naturally change. And you will be the one getting amazed. Why do they change? What happens to them? People change for themselves. I've been dying to tell you that when it comes to relationship and choosing a life partner, you need to pay attention to the person that you have intimacy with. I'm talking about sleeping together. I don't need to call the name because I don't want to get into trouble with YouTube. So, you know what I'm saying? Stop being religious when it comes to lifelong things. Get real, get core. Because what you don't face today haunts you at the long run. This is the truth only you can tell yourself. And if it does match, you ride on because it's for you. I've been dying to tell people that age has nothing to do with relationship. Now let me explain. Some folks believe that the younger the better. I do have friends who tell me that they want older men because older men knows how to pamper, pet, understand them. And some of them say they want younger women because younger women is savvy, bring out the youthfulness in them. When it comes to reality, that's usually interest crash. Hey, because the person that felt that the older man is better for them. Most older people must have come out from several relationships and they're coming out with baggages. And you'll be shocked to find out that they are treating you with those baggages. Shocking truth. And then you get uncomfortable. This is not what you thought. You see ego, you see pride, you see everything playing out, and you wonder, but this is not what I thought. It's shocking, right? Yeah, it's also shocking to me. And then some people feel that they want a younger woman who has the vibe, the energy, only for them to realize that the younger woman will refuse to sit down. She will want to go doing things younger people do, but he has experienced those things and he doesn't want to do them. He is telling her to sit down. She wants to go out, and there is crush of interest. So my advice has always been, don't go far from 10 years when you're choosing your life partner, so that you can always be having the same flow of interests. You like the same music, have the same idea, you've done the same thing and got tired. You know what I'm saying? No one will be dragging another person to see reasons, to see things the way they do. No, you both have seen it all and decided within yourself how you want it to do. So age actually has nothing to do with the quality of relationship that you have. It's all about you, your partner, how both of you align, how you connect. Through communication, you will find all things out. I've been dying to tell you that people who do not love themselves will never love you. So if they basically don't know how to love themselves, tell me how they're going to love you. Just tell me. It's not possible. They cannot fake what they don't have. So when they don't show you love, accept that they don't understand it. Find yourself, embrace yourself, and ask yourself this question: what is it in me that attracted me this kind of person in the first place? Resolve that, because you need to heal your own trauma bond, or whatever that brought you both together. Heal it, so that when you heal, you're going to find someone else who is going to vibe in the same way with you. Another relationship truth I've been dying to tell you is that performance love is not love. Truth is that chaste love is not love. People perform so much. When I know how to cook very well, know how to do this very well, know how to do that very well, then I'll be loved and accepted. These are the things we were taught growing up as children. When our parents would choose to buy or do things for us because we have good grades or we behaved well, so we feel that we need to get validation to be loved. No, I think that's a wrong teaching that you need to reteach yourself. Stop performing. Be as authentic as you are. If you love cooking, cook. If you don't like it, say it. Throw it out. Don't even say it to anyone. Say it to yourself. Say it to the universe. And it's going to bring back to you what you want. You know, society has a whole lot of pressures and conditioning. I mean, a whole lot. And you have been struggling to fit into these things. Can't you see that it's wearing you off? It's dragging you and driving you crazy? So you choose, get into yourself and choose what you want. Because even if you don't like cooking, there's something else you like. You don't just feel everywhere. Tap into that one that you like. Stick to that one. Focus on it. Expand it. Make it big. Focus on that one. That one you love has the power to make every other thing good. Example, if you're the kind that you love art, you love to sit down to draw art, make beautiful art, and you don't love cooking, pay attention to your art. Do it well. Focus on it. When he gives you so much money, you can use the money, so much money he has given you, to buy yourself a chef. These things can be so simple. Stop trying to perform because they told you that if you know how to cook, you'll be a good wife material. It does not fit in. People who have gotten into broken marriages, relationship, knows how to do a lot of things. But what doesn't work still does not work. Stop performances. Stop the performing and be your authentic self. The world is calling us to be ourselves because we've been shut of that for ages. Actually, relationship is not as hard as we tag it to be. We can actually simplify it. When we learn how to relate with ourselves so beautifully, so fantastically, you find out that you will learn how to behave with the other person same way, because you can always give what you have. Get into the comment section and tell me if there is anything you've been struggling to do in your relationship just so you'll be loved, validated, and it looks like he's breaking you apart. And I promise you I'll get into the comment section, respond to it, and put a heart in it. If you find this content beautiful, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to this channel? Love this channel so that this channel will be recommended to more people. Thank you.